Speaking of COVID, man, what a crazy, challenging time this has been.
Right.
It's like what a decade the last year has been, kind of thing. How are you guys evaluating businesses? I mean, I look at our own businesses right now, and we were looking to sell one of ours. Hopefully, this year. It's not going to happen now because COVID kind of wrecked our financials. For that business in a bad way. We look at another business we just bought. It's been going great. I mean, do you feel like now that we're 18 months in this, you've been able to come up with some type of formula or risk overlay or some type of way to evaluate, like, this is up because of COVID or this is down because of COVID, and we're going to make an offer of XYZ and feel like we're not overextending ourselves in some way based on data that is almost like you just got to throw it away?
Yeah. Excellent question. It depends on what the expectations are for the seller, right? Because sometimes they're selling masks or something
Right.
that is clearly a COVID product,
Yeah.
right? When they're not interested. Other times they're selling like gym equipment, home gym equipment, like exercise bands, and they want an outrageous number.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, it's probably not a fit, but if we feel like they're being realistic, and I do think that people, and I listened to one of your earlier podcasts. I think it was 364 maybe. All right, you and Dave talked about Aggregators. I think gym equipment may continue to grow because people figured I don't need to go to the gym anymore. I could do it at home. For a product like that, we see it continuing to grow in some categories, and so we evaluate it just like any other product. And I don't have to bring off all the categories, but sometimes if we see it just continuing to grow, even after the COVID tailwind, we can evaluate those businesses as they were normal products.
What do you do on the other side of the coin? What if it's a travel related business? Someone that sold, let's say, those compression sacks or something, and just had a great business that's been wrecked. Now they're looking to sell. What happens on that other end of the coin?
Yeah, we can get creative on, usually we base, multiples on LTM, EBITDA. There are times though where, they can show us, that they've, what their sales were 2 or 3 years ago. And again, it's based on what they feel most comfortable with. There are a lot of times where we talk to sellers and we both decide, let's wait 6 months. Let's let we want them to make as much money as possible. Also.
Right.
Let's wait 6 months to revisit. I have tons of notes in my calendar to reach back out to people, when their businesses, can show 8-month growth, 7-month growth. But I think we can get creative with them. Like I said, every deal is tailored to what they're looking for and what really makes sense for our business.
Gotcha.